a message about how the universe works and operates with your thoughts and your nervous system. So your nervous system is this extension of the brain, right? It's almost like the mycelium channel of the body. It's the ability to feel what everything is happening, what you need and all of that, and integrate the experience. And so oftentimes it gets locked into patterns and pattern recognition in things that are only there to keep you safe, right? Instead of actually progress you and help you. So law of attraction and the nervous system, they really play hand in hand. There is something called the reticular activating system of the brain, the RAS system of the brain. And that part of us is pattern recognition that says, when I know what a narcissist looks like, I see them everywhere. When I buy a red BMW, now I see them everywhere. Right, it just goes on and on and on like that. So in that, it's something that we're working with spiritually and scientifically that mirror each other and that work hand in hand. So the more that we pay attention, focus, right? That whole saying where you put your energy, where you put your focus, your energy flows, or something like that, right? It's this ability to co-create, to work with the universe, to work with the universal laws in a way that helps us really understand in real time what we're going to get back. So if our nervous system is stuck in fight or flight, we tend to get more stressful experiences that will continue to make us feel like we need to keep working harder, earn the love, whatever, right? Adds more trauma. It's hence trauma bonding with people. So a fun way, and I say this to a lot of my clients, a really fun way to understand how the universe operates, think of it like an echo chamber. Right? So a lot of times I just had a comment about I'm giving up on the divine that doesn't give me what I want. It's not about what you want. It's about what you're embodied in. So I like to jokingly think of Jim Carrey's The Grinch when he's in the cave or whatever, his house, and he's like, "You're an asshole," and it's like, "You're an asshole." I like to think of how the universe, this is really how this works. So when we are in a place that we're like, there's no good men out there, there's no good women out there, why am I the only one doing the healing work? Why right? Whatever that is, think about it coming back to you as an echo. There's no good men out there, there's no good women out there, there's nobody around you doing the healing but you. Okay, cool. Do we want to embody that? And again, it's not so much just from a mental, it's from that connectivity of the nervous system and what we're feeling, what's felt, what's true for us, what our convicted belief systems are, what we're actually embodied in. So again, the RAS system really helps. So say you are in a place where you just got hurt by a man, hurt by a woman. Oh, there's narcissists everywhere. I just see them everywhere. Now I'm getting stories about narcissists everywhere. Now it's all going to pop up on our feed. Narcissist this, narcissist that. The algorithms pick up on those thoughts. They pick up on that reticular activating system. And now it's all you can see in relationships. Okay, how do you get out of that? How do you echo something new? You have to focus your mind, focus your body, focus your brain, focus your ears into hearing and seeing and activating what else is there, because we're in a big old buffet. There are healthy relationships everywhere. There are healthy, healed men and women out there everywhere, right? How do we activate that? We have to look for it. We have to notice it. We have to intend it. We have to be it, right? You want a healthy masculine? Are you the equivalent to that, right? So it happens by looking out and saying, there's a man opening the door for an old person, healthy masculine. There's another man mowing the lawn for his family, healthy masculine. Like, you have to anchor. Are you going to have the whole pie all at once? No, you're looking for a little bite. So that way it's starting to feel like something that's true for you. And then all of a sudden you're choosing the movie about a healthy masculine. Then all of a sudden you're choosing, to hear, you're in a space with people who are in healthy relationships and you're getting to hear those stories about their healthy marriage. This doesn't happen by accident. And the universe is a big old fat echo chamber. It will elevate and resemble and echo out to you what you're currently embodied in. So again, right, if you're in this state of, why is this always happening to me? The universe is like, well, why is this always happening to you? It'll just echo back confusion to you, right? So when we're like, oh, I love clarity. I love the ability to always know what's important for me to know. I love the ability of being in a beneficial places and really trusting where I'm at. I love trusting myself, right? When we trust ourselves, when we make decisions that help us trust ourselves, the universe is like, I trust you. God is like, I trust you. Here you go. Right? So that's why some of the most successful people are people who keep promises to themselves, that are really anchored in their self-development. Doesn't mean they're perfect, but they have this solar, like I like to look at the solar plexus and our auric field, our ability, our energy containment, what is being calling, what's calling things in and also reflecting things out. They're like emulating each other. So the solar plexus energy is devotion and it's like your inner sun. Like, how am I showing up for myself? Am I keeping promises to myself? Do I trust myself? And it's boundaries. So we don't speak boundaries to the universe. We're not like, hey, universe, I want this. Why is it not happening? I told you what I wanted. It's, I will not accept anything else. So even if the universe gives you something that is not calibrated to what it is that you want, you say, no, thank you. No, thank you. This is where I'm going to put my focus. This is where I'm going to put my focus. I'm not just going to get triggered by that. I'm not just going to get stuck focusing on that. I am going to use my free will, my ability to focus into the experiences that I want. And that doesn't mean we bypass things, but we do need to understand that ability to focus and use our mental and our nervous system's regulation and our ability to feel to actually create the life that we want, to actually call in and become and entangle with, to be in resonance with what we truly want. And you have the power, my love. You have the power. So remember, if you're in a space where you're like, I'm so unsupported, I'm so overwhelmed, the universe is like, you're so unsupported, you're so overwhelmed. So instead, I'm learning how to support myself. I'm learning how to ask for help. There's times that I don't feel supported, but if I really look around, I see that Mama Earth has got my feet. I see that I'm being breathed by the divine. I see that there's food in my fridge, that there's electricity flowing through my walls that I can turn the light on. I see that there's a whole bunch of people in my algorithm or my my contact list that I could ask for help or be resourced from. If I see support, I receive support, and it can grow. If I'm overwhelmed, I can say, I'm learning how to say no to things that are overwhelming to me. I am learning how to choose rest and restoration. I'm learning how to, and we want to amplify and come out of those vibrations that get us in those loopholes that then echo back to us that you're in a timeline you don't want to be in. Okay. I could go on and on and on about this subject. If you want more, you're welcome to ask me because, honey, I love talking about this stuff. All right, my loves. I hope that hit. I hope that resonated. I hope there was some truths, some clarities, and some fun ways for you to lighten up because really, really, if we're in like a, why is life so hard and why does it suck so much? The universe is like, why is it so hard and why does it suck so much? But if you're like, wow, this is like a playful game. This is an opportunity for me to experience more of myself, experience life, experience love, experience pain, experience. Let me play. The universe is like, let's play. All right, my loves. Sending you love.